Hey everybody. So what we've got now is a quick little 10-minute glute activation, glute strength routine. You're going to need some form of resistance band. I've got one of these fabric ones here. You could use a rubber one, that'll also work. Anything to sort of challenge you on the strength. If you haven't got anything, you can still do all the movements without the bands. You can just try that first, and then when you're ready, get a band to make it a bit more challenging. We have sort of 6 variations of exercises to work through. We'll do them all once, then we'll repeat them. You could use it as, you could do it once and use it as like an activation, maybe before you go for a run or before you're going to do your workout or a cycle or something. Or if you want to try and improve the strength, then you can try and do it 2 times through, maybe at the start of a workout or the end, just depending on what you need to do. So getting the glutes a bit stronger, it might help with sort of hip pain, knee pain, back pain. Worth giving all these a go and just seeing how challenging you find them. If you do find them quite hard, then maybe you do need to do a bit of extra glute work, okay? So first up, grab your band and then just pop it on above your knees for me, okay? Once it's on above your knees, we're going to go down onto all fours, all right? Once we're on all fours, we're going to think about keeping spine nice and neutral, so stomach tight. We're going to do something called fire hydrants, okay? So we're going to take that knee straight out to the side, okay? Back stays nice and flat, body stays still. We're going to try and do 10 movements out to the side, just targeting sort of the muscles of the side of the hip, the side of the butt, okay? 8, 9, 10. Good. Same thing, other side, to keep that core drawn in. Think about belly button towards the spine. Try not to let the rest wiggle. I like to picture sort of a cup of water or something sitting on my lower back. And if I'm nice and still, it shouldn't fall off. Whereas if I let the hips lift when I take the leg out, it will. 2 more of these. 9, 10. Good, so we did a bit of sideways action going on there. Now what we're going to try and do is a kick back, okay? So still kneeling like this, okay? We're going to try and drive one foot straight to the ceiling, okay? And if you think about trying to put the sole of your foot on the ceiling, okay? So there's still a bend to the knee, and then as we drive up, you get a nice squeeze through the main chunk of your butt, okay? Let's do 2 more of these. 9, 10. Good. Same thing on the other leg. So still, stomach nice and tight. Try not to wiggle as the leg moves. 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more and we've done our 10. Good. Right. Now we're going to try hip circles, okay? Still on all fours, not moving yet. We're going to take the knee and we're going to circle it round, okay? Let's try and do 5 going round in this direction. 4, 5. Taking a brief pause between each rep. Now let's try and do that in reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Same thing on the other side. So even though here we're focusing on sort of activating, using these glute muscles, I'm also feeling that my stomach, my core, around the other way, is working nice and hard as well to keep my position nice and still while I'm doing these movements. 4, 5. Okay? So they're the 3 on all fours. We're now going to move. So now let's have a layout on our side, okay? So layout as flat on your side as possible, stretch out, stomach nice and tight, head on your arm. You should be able to maybe get a little hand under here because there's a bit of a gap. We're going to try and lift that top leg, okay? So imagine you're stuck between 2 planes of glass and you're just going to lift straight up, okay? So again, we're feeling a bit of work going around the side of the hip, sort of the top back side of the bum cheek. So these are our side lying leg lifts. Still going to aim for our 10, 8, 9, Give it a spin. So stretch out again, arms out, head on your arm. Just adjust the band. This one likes to slide a bit. And then when you're ready, lift up again, okay? So where that gap should sort of be between the lower part of your stomach and the floor, put a hand there and see whether you can keep that gap even when you're lifting your leg, okay? Because if you're losing it, then you're not maybe keeping your stomach as tight as you could. One more. 10. Good. So last one. 2 variations to our bridge here, okay? So we're going to lay back. First up, what we're going to do, just pop that band to a point where you've got a bit of stretch. Then when you're ready, you're going to push up, okay? And just hold it, okay? There's your first 30 seconds we're going to do. Okay, make sure the legs are far enough apart that you can feel like you're pushing against the band to make your butt work, okay? So, stomach's drawn in, butt cheeks are squeezed, hips are nice and high. Keep holding for 3, 2, and 1. And rest it down. We're going to do that again, but we're now going to try and move the legs. We're going to march them, okay? A bit challenging with the band on. So let's go back up again, okay? Now what you're going to try and do is march. So choose a leg and march it in. Then do the other one. 2. Don't worry if the band shuffles up, that's fine. 3, we're trying to keep hips nice and still while we march. So we're focusing on stomach, staying tight, squeezing your butt. So when we lift the leg, the opposite bum cheek has to work quite hard to stay engaged and keep them hips up. Okay, we're going to aim for 20. I've done 14, so we're doing another 6 marches. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest it down there. So while I was doing them, I was moving my knees quite close into my chest, okay? I'm quite confident with them, I'm happy doing them. If you find them quite hard, you can just do little steps. You don't have to come all the way in. Just even lifting the foot off the floor a small amount will create that challenge on side to side on your glute, okay? So, let's give them all another go. Now we know what we're doing. If you want to adjust your band, you can if you feel like you need to make it harder, okay? If you found the band annoying, you want to lose it, lose it. So let's start out with our fire hydrants again. Straight out to the side, core pulled in. So we're really trying to get them glute muscles working from lots of different directions, okay? 9, 10, good. Then other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Good. So there's 10 on each side. Still on all fours. We're driving that foot to the ceiling, doing our kickbacks. So foot straight up. Okay. Core stays tight. As that foot goes up, try not to arch the back. Okay. We're keeping the stomach tight. Then we squeeze the glute as that foot goes up. 8, 9, 10. Good. Then other side. 9, 10. Nice. Still on all fours, we're going to do our hip circles now. So keeping that core in, nice straight back. We're going round in our circle. Little pause after each rep. The size of the circle's up to you. Just try and keep that back nice and flat the whole time. Good. Now we reverse for 5. 3, 4, 5. side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, around the other way. 3, 4, 5. We're moving onto our side, to our side lying leg lifts. So out nice and flat on your side, head on your arm. Okay, draw that stomach in. Up we go. 2, 4. So just really lengthen through the whole body. You're leading up with the ankle. Imagine you're being pulled up by a bit of string at the ankle. 1 more. Good. Give it a spin. Right. Another 10 on this side. So nice and tall, stomach tight. Good. All right. Final glute variations. Okay, so now bridges. So get that band maybe up a bit just to make sure you can stretch it. First up, we need to push up and do a 30-second hold. All right, up we go. Just hold it there. So hips up as high as you can go, comfortably squeezing your butt, drawing your stomach in. Feet are flat on the floor. Keep squeezing. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Rest it down. Final one, we're doing our marches, okay? So let's push it up, keep the balance, and then start lifting them legs one by one. 2, 3. Remember, just lift as far as comfortable for you. Done 10, let's see if we can just finish off with another 10. One, and rest it down. Good. Okay, so there's your selection of glute resistance band exercises. So like I said before, maybe try doing it to activate things before a workout, before a run, see how it goes, okay? Any questions or anything, just shove them in the comments below.